Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial, and this is part 3 of the beginner's guide series. And right now I'm just brushing my brows all into place. I'm just grooming them with the BH Cosmetics spoolie. I'm then using the Rimmel London brow pencil in dark brown. I'm just tracing over my natural brow shape just to make sure that everything is covered and concealed and all the sparse hairs are filled in. So right now I'm just using the lighter shade of the concealer which came in the Sleek concealer and corrector palette. I'm just using the lighter shade to highlight underneath my brows and just clean everything up. And now I'm using the darker shade of the concealer, the one that matches closer to my skin tone, and I'm just cleaning up the top part of my brows just so that everything is more crisp and more sharper. I'm also using that same concealer just to go in between my brows, just to hide any sparse hairs that are growing back in my unibrow area. And now I'm just blending everything out together. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but once we put the foundation on, everything will look all okay. Now I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama mascara in the colour medium, just to tame all my hairs down. It's like a brow gel, but it's known as a brow mascara. Now I'm using the Kiko. So now I'm using the Kiko Long Lasting Stick in the shade 28, and I'm just using this right now as a eyeshadow base to go over my eyelids, just so that the eyeshadows that I'm about to use will have something to stick to. I'm using the Misty Loom palette. I'm using this goldy colour, as you can see, just to pat onto my eyelid. I'm just doing it into 2/3 of my eye and not going to the outer corner. I'm just making sure that the shadow goes up onto my crease, but not right in my crease. Now I'm using the darker shade in the Misty Loom palette, and I'm going to use this on my outer V section, and I'm going to blend this into my crease.
Out today is the right time. Tomorrow is not within the skyline. Sipping on fine wine, grapes in my pipelines. Working in the day, can't wait for the night vibes. Never giving it up, all night, we be living it up. I said Bruce G, he be schooling them. No hands to the crowd, but he moving them. Got the music in your veins, young king so straight. I just stepped into the.
I'm now going into this light brown shade from the same Misty Loom palette, and I am using this as a transition colour just to blend out everything and make everything look more put together. I love this colour out of the Misty Loom palette. I think that's my favourite colour. It just works so perfectly with my skin tone. Now I'm going into this lighter shade, which is the lighter shade in the palette, and I'm just using this to pat on my brow bone, which is the highest point of my brow bone, just to give it a lifted look, just to make my brows look more lifted and more crisp. I'm using a patting motion just so that I don't have any fallout, and also that I don't mess up any work that's been done underneath.
Work on this music as I awake in the morning. Wait, I didn't really sleep, so I do beg your pardon. You write and die for yourself when I'm making space in the coffin. You see the life that I see is way far from awesome, so I bankroll it.
Now I'm just using a blending brush just to blend out so that there's no harsh lines.
So high, I can't come down. Now look at me.
Now what I'm doing is, in a sleek palette, any sleek eyeshadow makeup palette, I'm just using the matte black shade in one of the palettes just to deepen my crease, just to give more definition to the look and to add more drama. And I'm blending it out as much as possible just to diffuse the colour, just so that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm using my Maybelline gel liner just to line my eyes. This is the part I always struggle with, guys, so bear with me. I'm not wanting to create a wing liner, I just want to line it just to give a bit more shape to the eye. But there's just the ever so slight wing at the end. And now I'm just using my Kiko black kohl pencil to line my waterline and my tightline. I know, guys, I look crazy whilst I do this. Every girl has a crazy face when they put on their makeup. Now I'm using my Be Even foundation, and this is a foundation that I showed in the basic makeup set in part 1. So this is the foundation I'm using, and I'm using it all over my face with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Blending it in with the concealer as well, and right into my hairline. Now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade number 30, and I'm just further out concealing dark circles and dark areas in the face, and I'm just patting this into place. So dark areas under my eyes, around my nose and around my mouth. Now I'm using the same lighter shade in the concealer and corrector palette from Sleek, just to highlight the points of my face. So under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my chin. And now I'm using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. It's dampened and I'm just using that to blend out all the concealed areas.
So I can never stress upon my lifeline. I figured out today is the right time. Tomorrow is not within the skyline. Sipping on fine wine, grapes in my pipelines. Working in the day, can't wait for the night vibes. Never giving it up, all night, we be living it up. I said Bruce G, he be schooling them. No hands to the crowd, but he moving them. Got the music in your veins, young king so straight. I just stepped into the plate, now he ruling them. Man, I'm California.
Now I'm using the BH Cosmetic setting powder just to set all the concealed areas. Now unfortunately I did not have a regular setting powder for the rest of my face, so here I'm using my Mineralized Skin Finish setting powder from MAC in the colour Dark Deep. And now I'm using the Sleek Contour Kit in the shade Medium to contour my cheekbones and the parameters of my face and also the sides of my nose. And I'm now using the highlight colour within the same contour kit to highlight the highest points of my cheekbones and also the bridge of my nose. Here I'm using the Sleek blush in the colour Lantern. It's a nice orange colour which I think is perfect for dark skin tones. I'm using that as my blush colour. Now I'm just putting on my lip colour. I'm using the brown pencil from Kiko in the shade 315 to line my lips. I'm sorry guys, but I didn't realise that my battery had died and I had done my lip colour and put my lashes whilst the battery was dead. But here's the finished look. So that's the end guys. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part series to the beginner's guide. If you want to see any more videos such as this from me, be sure to thumbs up this video, comment below and let me know what you'd like to see and I'll be sure to get that out for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So share to see your friends and families and anyone you feel that would benefit from this 3-part series, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! This is perfect for getting into that crease. It's just so soft, it fits right in there to blend. So I think this is really, really good as well. My back